Morning, good morning, everybody. I hope some of you. My mama kwaba. Ba if you done up a show so me. Mo American day ya wada najo. Saa time na ya me wa da sori ya no pa show. Mo ma me fa we into so. Ni enfrefre nkrofo me kan yo.
Hello there. Welcome to the Amma Manson Show. So, hopefully, you are not a stranger here. But what goes on here is education, definitely some empowerment. We add humor, information, and just a good vibe generally. It is not just a talk show, it's a live show. We talk about life, we unpick life, we find solutions to the things that stress us in life, and we make progress together. It is the Amma Manson Show, and my name is Amma, your girl, your educator, your motivator, and I kick your hind wherever we need to. Enjoy, invite other people to join in, and hopefully you have a wonderful experience on today's show. Let's get straight into things.
Yo, me mamwachi. Me chia mo nyado. Me mama kwaba. Ba ama da sori ya na show no so. Mo amhwa ade no mo bu hunu se meeting fifiri ene. Me exercise and me decided say me nante. Nti me koye be 30 minutes or so of a walk around my neighborhood. Say me jai answer funny di. Me see me name area no e ka ho bi na me ka afie. I want to make my exercise varied. Dientia because me name me ho. Say me ya de kro no ato aso a na my board na me jai. Me mpese enu sinti. Me hwehwe ways in which I can bring diversity. Nti e to da na masa. Todan makosen cross trainer so todan masore ko ne nam area ni nyina ye ways and means ye pick it up ye activity rate no ni na ye link deal with conversation and then me person me ni munya and then me person me ni budi yare bi emuyi ka because it's a silent pandemic no we don't know, we just carry on as if say we see it but bbs you bibi kese BS. Enra, me old photos na mko photo dada bi. Photo dada no me hunu na me ni adofo sa picture na me ni adofo ne nampa. Uhu ya bo mo amho ade bo se na me ti achia. Actually no ma chia me kon de ahye obi echi. Sa picture no se uhunu na se wo hwe ne first from a distance no a. You would think say a picture of obi a de tirimu ye ne de. Na oye ye kire kakra. Me ankasa kura nipa no a me wo photo no no me hu photo ne kane no photo ni ye me fe na ewo iPad so eti me ko zoomi na makohwe ma nyama de kwase me zoom me move akoba bi me ye na me sakoka na iPad no me sakoka na de ni zooming na when the picture zoomed and the koto mani mu yie na me hu mani me hu ni suo and ewo mani so. Yeah, uhunu sadia at face value. Again, you would dismiss it. But me no, and say me very interested in a near maybe. It's be who said this you know many so no. Nam kai say, na me holiday. It was a picture taken on holiday, as I said, amongst other four. So that time no me try picture and na ma worry for. Na me ba branti and ya wono. Mo bi o ha mo sometime last week say me share picture bi send ye Denmark. Denmark trip no emu and you try sa picture no. I think send ya caught sa frozen lake no se bibi so. E wo Denmark e ho baby you try sa photo. Na wo pa me catch me look and say oh say na awoni wo. E na say woni ase ataka. Ba ya me kra ma wante ase e bi nya wo na na edeme. E ko to mbo ase America kan am kai say sa kan na fe nya wo ye bo ba brantie no a. Oye baby. So that time na me aba brante ni approach ne 1 year mark no. Na developmental name ni be started. Hit it. Things as that time now worry mu realities no so be. I started hit it. And sabre no na honeymoon phase of a name be. I ended the reality phase of abrabo. I started hit it. And yes, me told me boy dream my brother was that time. So the tears in my eyes were real, they were there. They were representative of an inner struggle. That's not me go through. Na Ghana for no. Say bibisa wukura wuhunu na say wo picking it up. Na wo catch it Ghana ni a wo be catch say nyeshe. Oh, I'm a dear. Oh, so we found I had serious say. Oh, I'm a no dear thing. But I think sister should buy no aye wo ye ho no e ka ho bi. E na nipa bi wo ho a asem e ha wo mo a wo ntimi nka. E to da mpo a nipa no aya no wanya akukuduro mpo aka. E to da wo to bo ase hwe nipa ni bi nya akukuduro ka. What goes on here is education. I hope one too. I can't see it. E busia mo nka fra. Laptop na hwehwe ani mo aba. If I me closer than nothing at all. Also, once the bay for Ben, just over Benham, Mehune has a many penny who's over. Anyway, maybe the Obama ball. I will say for my public safety announcements before her once and once then they will be fear hands tobacco cream. What dear? Omunina, baby, or tell you what dear, a hopper no more person or mobile. No mobile shoe and move at the group. I try some to be good movie. Anyway, listen. Me pesi edi sankomo. And I want to take you on a journey. One kasa, me pesa me ne wo journey. Me pesa wo utimi edwendwen one kasa wa brabo yi ho. Na wo share times a wo ye unhappy. Hey, the volume is low. The volume dey wo ye low say. Me pa me chomo amaka no so motive volume no low ana. What's the volume ni low amon kan kire me na me de na me ka se bibia aboko wo ha. Because usually me no me record it at my highest volume or her. And I'm expecting say maybe yes, auntie, yeah, we minimalize and trivialize and maybe. And in fact, I think so sometimes we think it makes it easy to cope, but it's not. It dismisses people's real feelings. And because it dismisses nipa real feelings, it diminishes nipa experience. It can nipa crab wash. Oh, Sister Lucy Machi, Princess Medase, thank you. Volume there, I am a receiving end, when a volume issues, na ya netawo. Because me no at recording, me be me mic no. Me be me mic no. Inti be power cho. Sister Fia check volume no wo ho ma me wate. Kafra. Na eto da abrabori se ya. Me pesi edi nkomo we. Me pesi ebedi nkomo we be wie no na obi ani aba ne ho so. Yeah, we are very dismissive. And in fact, since me hunu picture no, me started say me dwen ho. Me started say me hwehwe eniem. Me kaka me tirim whether and it was an avalanche of feelings which washed over me. And now that I was thinking about it, me hunu say unim sa avalanche of feelings, they are very difficult to manage. Because wunya obi nkan kire no ente nye nipa ma nipa ko no acknowledge nkan kire say ama I hear what you are saying. Ama ye nyina ye wo foforo ase netie. And this is the actual better way to deal with it. Man kan kire ama say enye hwe because eye hwe pa eye bibia etete ama ne kra. Enti man dismiss no nkan kire ama say de bi nye hwe. The better thing to do ne say obema amamre. Osi ama de ne hawo. Ama se nanse maninye. Osi oh aden. Ono akra mfiti ase na toda ye bisa beka se wuni because in fact one way I don't know. So if you listen, we say I feel overwhelmed. I think since that time I realized the gravity of some decisions I had made. The decision semeware and its gravity was actually beginning to hit. So that time, me say, "Awari meals and booze, lovey-dovey. I love you, tweet. I love you, poo. No. So that time, not what it actually entails, the commitment marriage was. To sustain marriage and to not pack it in and walk away. Na my starting hunu the first year. And yes, it was crazy. Besides, one of the things I was also thinking about is you were a very young girl, 2-year young divorcee. Ama. Okay. Na oba brante no so who be jawo no so no dwane ako. I'm the coward. You want to run? Okay, no problem. Our day you can run away from it. What about the son? Is there anything like divorce from children? I discovered that there was no divorce from children. Yeah. Okay, no problem. There's no divorce from children. Now, Branty, as I say, Branty started exhibiting needs. Be at one casa as a professional teacher, you know where this is going. Because at that time, we started missing some key developmental milestones. They be a milestones. So we only pay winning milestones. It flags up issues quite early. And say flagging it up early. That's a one year katasumu so as Auntie likes to call it. Now we call it spade. And you deal with things the way they are supposed to be dealt with. You are likely to get resolved. We got early awareness, early intervention, and so you say, Abrabo, you don't see any evidence of that episode or the way we live. But anyway, maybe Nancy was the first milestone as I already decided. And in fact, since that time, anyway, your hospital party, and maybe I say we should have seen it very early. Odi 6 months or 7 months no. Na niema bi na oye otimi start ye niema bi. Onime ye pa na fo decide say wonye bi no wajai. Mama, dada me fie nkwara kasa ntem pa. Ho ba me fie abeba beto akwara bi tie ate sa adwe. Na no yapi. All our kids are like that. Na me kasa ene me di 7 months or 6 months pra. Ma no yapi. Knowing this, maybe the 86 months, starting, Mama, Dada, Kuku. We are about to continue the family tradition of me bakiti. Na me ba branti na funu kruwa. Nanka baby ebe kubiano or kasana. Who is that small child? Hey, I was so ready for that process. He was so not ready for that process. He was not interested. Mama, Dada, no, I will carry a kuku. Or ye drew baby who decided to one cabin and look at Jaika. And we jay on one can say a new sound, Eddie man, gum. That was his anthem. We'll be saying yow, it's the same gum. Hey, a come do. Gum. Hey, one gum. Hope you be free her. Gum. So that's why I'm making only people with special needs kids. Na mo beti sad you we yase. Binuya sister Mary Amwa, ne bana na ya no. Aya sometimes you ko video no so ni pe nim sem nim sister Mary na ya no mo baby same. Mosre. Maria ho sem pa na make kire busa no. Gum. Se aya mo ko sister Mary video no so na se mo hwe sister Mary. O se ne bana na ya no ye. It is a repetitive sound. And yes, sound that nipa ordinarily akwada bia woni dia wo pick they adopt different ones. Binum wo pa a self pacification on one kasa kwara ne ho yira no, and they try and pacify themselves with some of these things. Ntubu nana ya dem ye. But after we some say, hey, it is sister we only akwara we na for 18 years na kwara de si aye ni bi wo waso achi. 24 hours for 7 days kura nka be hunu say nya asem ketwa. O sorry ano pa de o tia ni gum. O factor no di bia gum. Ubi sana semwa gum. Ni bufwa gum. O kato is ni na to. Hey, asemo. Anyway, so that picture then I make that picture was taken around this face. So that time, that recognition I started hitting. The denial, I hit it. As they say, you're headed towards reality. And can it? There been quite a and quite we show more about Timu, gum ama. This one is not a it's the gravity of that situation. Understanding of the battle ahead if I was going to be a special needs parent. A space in kribbing from beginning to that the bend meets me and make me a cresa. For the rest of my life, our responsibility to go my pump. And these things, they are heavy topics and they weighed on me. They weighed on me for a long time. They took a toll on me. But the funny thing is that I was in a crowd at the time. But very few people saw Sadian in my eyes. Maybe what I nipa kakra bi na ya wo mo hwa ade pa na wo nim me, and I can't hide from those people. Many akosi say. So when who me kra what timene, and there is a slight inflection, especially or ta pick up the fact that I'm trying really hard to be happy. It's we say na me catch me a holiday. We had gone on holiday. We had gone on holiday to a place with family members. Near your group of adult for near Koya, and Tivoli, your Kodia Lake. But the pictures, almost all the pictures from that era. So me go back and Ramitana say yes, I didn't zoom me in on a lot of pictures from that era, and those tears were in my eyes 24/7. But those tears in my eyes were invisible. Naturally, say nipadom no anhwe nipa. Nipadom no and pay attention. Nipadom no just take things as surface value. Me post say I'm not catching them when I post the pictures. You will see. But sen kamanka same way, and I'm the pictures me go all you would have said is, wow, you look cute, Ama. Oh wow, you look so happy. No, I was so desperately unhappy. I was so desperately stressed. I was panicky. I was actually depressed. Maybe not any serious clinical depression, but the early stages of it. Woo! I was definitely there. Princess Bini, it's like, good morning, my end. Dear Intinanra, me share sa picture no. Me person me share sa picture ni to create awareness. Me person more aya amuni ni pedi nkita ho no mo hwe nipa yie. There be menka se fakodi konkonsanya mi betua woka se wuhunu wo bi asem. Na when to one among one farm when you pack on a net that one I would dinner one. A home betcher name the winning. What I am expecting, so obey Mr. Ube flew with me and Missy Hutchinson was easy. It's the same. It's I'm fine, I'm good. Oh my God. Was yes, just I didn't. I'm asking you, it is me. Would be ama. Namene wokasa. It's I'm going on holiday. It's good for you. It's a holiday. And this is how you deal with this thing, really. Nipano on pesa or no discussing. Nipano and Kasapra may not have come to acceptance about it into a person or Chifa so katabrabraso. But woman, yes, the issue will not be dealt with. The issue will remain. A bema bibia a building, and when it blows it up, it will be more devastating. To see jai. Mawena jai sa did you know? It is me you are talking to. Mawena, what is going on? Ube who say Mawena na no start popo. Sister, That time, no what do Mawina that time because you have allowed her an outlet. Sadly, I had a pent-up feelings. It builds. It's a pressure cooker. We'll build it. You think you are getting away with it. Now that at the end of it, spill it over. The day it will blow its top. It often does it in grand style, in places you don't want. Pouring out a lot of details you might not even want. It would have been better for you to pour healing in the safety and security of people who love and care for you, people who want to help you. And into na access offer your outlet that vent. What's it? Come, brow. There be picture here. No, I do to Facebook. You fool everybody, but you didn't fool me. Mencrophobia make any pack a crab your minimum sergeant. Ama, you didn't fool me. that smile was too bright. Your smile is usually not that bright. That's the fake one. Because me, I have a few smiles. I have a nice smile. Most people will tell you, say, I have a very nice smile. But you see, there is this. Those are those 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 are not smiles. Me, when I smile genuinely, the first place you see the smile from is my eyes. And you can see the gleam from my own eyes. In fact, when I do the genuine smile, my actual lips don't smile much. The rest of my face does. To be able to say, Master, dimple, Kakribia, but take on a baby. What you say? Many says, a year, hey, almost started lines, no. Oh, because my whole face, my whole being is smiling. That's my real smile. That smile, it's very infectious. But you don't, it's not, wow. I had, it's not a studio, kind of sasso. Yes, 32, you know, but happened. I thought that's a wish, you know. Now the court nipanania, who said yes, and yeah, no, it's me, I've learned not to read ni passing. Me find the passing castle because ni passing it's me fair. Oh, David near at the saying, so was smiling. I tell you, now what grimace? Yes, now they see grinning and grimaces can be very, very similar. The discriminator, what tells the difference between the two, is what the person's eyes are doing. And yes, I thought that eyes, no, which was about saying you see it also. I thought that eyes, no, we want to say eyes, no, has no glimmer. We want to say there is an empty, hollow feeling in the eyes, even though the teeth are smiling. So that type of smile, no, it's not a smile, it's a grimace. I'm telling you. Yeah, I didn't know I was a feel. So we'll green here, we'll say what about thing. When is the other one? We'll say that we go about thing. But yeah, we read a scene with Guabontino superficially and think says many United smiles. They are not. They are not. Sadly, money be oha. Me perceive tell you the difference between so that we watch those we love and interact with closely, no. So that say independent be say assembly to no. Now who said the light is dimming from the person's eyes, that you intervene before the light goes out. And so to intervene, and sana a friend saying, "Can you know nipa nani ase no? Atiako. Meka, not because I want you in people's businesses. Menka se ko, I hope will be business no. Menka say koko tena Facebook, koko review koko nyina pictures. Onipa woni ni new clothes, koko bisa nesa ankwase asem no. Because this job is not done by outsiders. This job is done by your near and dear, those you trust, those you love. One more or majuma ne say one protect you, no more keep you well. No. Woman na yes adwuma no. And wo nipa won ne wo wo sa rapport no. Nipa won ne wo wo sa connection, sa ankrofo no. And na wo betimi ne wo maye ade a making. And yet every Tom, Dick and Harry and your call Coco bisa ama man say what is wrong with you? Unime. Ah? Maybe come as a match we watching. Maybe to the Facebook ha near the bodondo. And also can be pa it's difficult for some of our people to actually open up and share with Unipa how Unipa face yankasa. Scapalet mate. One of these days, yes, I would love you to tell me that what person woba me and Kahwasa. Portia to say, I hope so. Matching. Sister Portia. So who made me picture no? Now who said me say a penestre. Meninka home. Now frame besame, Master Monoa. Can I open up to you? Ana Kumasi Yonko. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. With recordings, screenshots. I did big wabonte. Me catch the one no password. What's the password? Oh my god, I mean I'm better Facebook. I know what to say. Hey, Sam, no credit any. And we see me would say, yes, I did be more. Oh, from me, I mean, we are. And it will make it difficult for the next person. Oh, David, we need away. Oh, David, password. Lecture, Ben, with. This is life experiences, I'm telling you. These are real life experiences. These are a nema at all. Now, what's not to reflect and the knowledge you pick up on self-reflection over time. We need me, David. I will be for me. Say, you find this Facebook, hey, I am bail to be with her. And I are over Facebook is what me new dim come. Okuku seku scapulets will be papu you. But okuku seku can be to you do no ya bodan for in them. I'm telling you, most of us we are mentally warped. You would do one of the outlets, nipa where you are not supposed to keep any in. We keep in in it's say your body is supposed to remove toxins and you may be what body no more and you're healthy a waste. So we keep you waste what body more a coon. Into Martin perform more kidney problems. I have some called dialysis. This thing is done naturally by your kidneys. It remove waste, so you don't accumulate it. And so you maintain health. So kidney, and any of the excretory organs, now waste the start to say pilot, so who will be aware of kidney disease. I will so no matter we initiate, yeah, no sweet tower, who make us a balloon. Nina waste, any pass our waste. And your solid waste, metabolic waste, bra, feeling waste, and also so adiwe and a dear we. So waste, ta what dream one. Unnecessary ill feelings, what dream. Would the yaw, nipa ho, what dream. Obia yaw bonny, obi your bonny, one cat, one address, one cat, one address, Ubo is after winning the penny. It's what no started chum who for the nipple. Wo chum who for the nipple, wo chum who for the nipple, the open one is after who said is in the pedile. Who could nipple one wire jump. And nipple be so as somewhat where I did want to clear off. To whom Yanika, to be a person who didn't come up. Until even time I want Casacra Winya and Canning for interacting. Also, glad they don't want to interact with you because your interaction is a bit weird. It's a bit strange. Nipa started say you're poor. Yeah. So nipa nyina jai someone money would diagro. Then nipa nyina po near you back for show well we wasopa. You did that wabo or funda kemuano. Taffy, oh, how can I say scapalet ni David almost repeat. I then almost they are laughing about me. Debut, they don't laugh, they don't care about you, they don't even know you. But mental illness in the beginning, no. What they are winning, I'm international show. But when you say Drew baby, we went in for whatever reason, won't Freddy Pum. Now, come baby, then nipa me and say Gina almost automatically, you also want to almost. What's nasty drink for 3 seconds? I didn't know almost. I'm more. Wokwa adwuma na se nipa ba ko mienu bia ko gina water fountain ho mu bu nsuo no mu di nkomo ebia na nkomo no a wo mu di na eye obi personal bibi no wo mu di. They are talking about obi assembly. So no wo ba omo ni san nkomo no wa beti because no want to share that information with you. It wo bedru ho no a wo dru ho ba beti omo sire wo yo waya won ko wo dru ha no meja kasa say hey se me kai I say me dru ho mu nyina eja kasa they are talking about me. They are gossiping about me. Hey, sister, a mental illness. What is there about you that anybody will gossip about? Who be sound 2 seconds? That's the dream when we say Yari and Nekasa. Nyami, they don't care about you. Nyami, the Wukra, dear the foul. Dear the war woman tests and Professor in the do. But the Yari and T. Ubegia de pan. That's woman in Amia with him. Ube Jum who are on shower. Are you ready to say that enough? Almost so. I'm a Saturday and watching boy. Now we on the chunk paper. I can see how one when almost what she woman to would do how you record in almost stroke a crana. I feel almost the one casa because they were an estre. But the initial thing which made you think so almost and then yesterday almost they were getting on with life. Isolation and I'm an EOSA. Yeah. Oh, if I just me that's miss me who want me it's good to see you. Push up that's it. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, chere your honey ma pee, you know, you see near my pee in kitty free in I. It's the picture I shared was supposed to be a stimulus material. The picture I shared, was telling you I'm quite comfortable enough to admit that me in my life, I am not always happy. In my life, I have dealt and I continue to deal with some very serious and very heavy stuff. But unlike the average, I am not willing. Don't wash your linen in public. Young wash your linen in public. Until you be on who says, I will see a dear and soon a year fee. It's made me seem entirely and Sufini Yan Macacas me slow me ferry because me name says you as say fee. Once you will see what you once so dear you think, nay, you say you say clean. There you. When you wash dirty clothes, the water becomes dirty because the dirt moves from the clothes into the water. So be asking we actually because it's your because a near man will see if you want near man. But then I am so glad because that's what I was actually hoping for. May say me, my life is not rosy. I draw my own take on her life is not rosy out. Kwekweji, one of life in your roses out. Professor Kwamwa, one of cranny in your roses out. Now we live because life is a battle. Now we fight battles on a daily basis. We face challenges on a minute by second base. And in fact, for most of us, when we go to battle, we lose. We lose. Obre ding. Ekono do no ayekwa ye nhuso. Ni awia boko, ni abehie tokrom, ni abetafe yekure ni abemia yekuro, ekuro ni wu ani efrase foforo. But one say me pra ye man fa nkyerɛw. Esi man say pra ye wan fa nkyerɛw. Asuma esi koy abrabo bu ni na mu anka nkyerɛw. Ye nyina ye prapra e na edition tokrom. Enti wo eya wo se pra na wo pra no. It is a failure unto you. What you don't know, say it is a norm. Make me pra. Asuma esi pra, obentie pra, obie pra he abrabo abubu ye nyina ye na. Enti se wo kwana abrabo bu na mu na se wo nua bi aka atwere so no nso pra, we ye pra. Abrabo bu na mu say abrabo sa. Say ya let anyway, now the POP achichere. No was TS road. You don't crawl, you don't go hide because you know say you're normal. Ukona abrabo bu nsema ka ho. Na mal determination. Na woko one day abrabo beba no bu the system. You who say but almost say edi kan bu we na mu na wudwane ye we ye retreat and surrender anka one to aso. You bu nsem no na ma wani bere because we nim say abrabo we eyoko. Ese say woko and wo kontokwa wo bepra. Wo pra enye nwanwa. Wo pra you tender your wounds and you continue. That's where the victory is. But you would do no perseverance to keep pushing any hope. Because first one you do now we ferret sem profile in become was sorry. And yes, Auntie, yeah, we give off the air that all is well because you know you'll be better. You know you through some prophecy. You know you through some prophecy who you no creepy. It's the Picos video be to abonting. The trouble until the sister be frame. Or say, Amma, me say, me konye me, and then crofuna, and sister. What konye? Yes, in community, no wedding yamrasem. Yes, woman in so power. Yes, sister, it is true. One casa baby, a wolf wouldn't him say, and yamu societal norms, see a cocody of her time. It is okay do her time, and I wouldn't yam near chiwa. Also accept, okay, me namabu, abraba bubinamo, makoye fishu, and my yen yamrasem, namakoyim. Monka, mobra, mena make all. Omu do who conquer, omo your dear baby, no wouldn't says, one casa wedding yamrasem. Yamrasem no woody and a shocking woman baby, I will situation as into woman the almost can they are justified and valid in saying it for themselves. But what you are moving forward. If we will learn to own our truths, if we will learn to acknowledge it and not hide and pretend. Debbie, don't go and lie, say somebody raped you, because nobody raped you. One kasa winim say ukokachi feelings, and a feelings not your faso. It's almost so almost tete, almost yet the ben. I catch up say feelings, no one idea you enjoyed it. Now you are living with the consequences. That is actually how to acknowledge about the realities and just move on. Let me say, me and Kudi Banku, Nama Fuya to say this, his mistress. Ye be blame will be fulfilled. Me and me better hand my cat in Kuyi. Me can't say me call diabetes center, and also so I got an avalanche of messages. Now, above 35 Ghana for you would don't know diabetics and pre-diabetics. So a lot know, many don't know. But but obi wo ha wo call ya catch they say I said diabetes person yeah. Nobody should know so what diabetes. And the diabetes sexually transmitted disease. Now say diabetes is a sexually transmitted disease. If you went and had a sex, that's when you have disease. Yeah. I don't know if friend is saying dodging, any escaping, any hiding below. Debut. What about what's the hair? Because boa to pakesi, and I'm going to money. Near I started doing concourse, yen ye bedi, you want to say concourse, ye bedi. Ye bed do concourse. And I hear that cover before the baby. I'm taffing at the correct. Caught me, we may have a baby. Yaffin at the correct, and the Bafu Pia will be as a cocoyer. And your cosro. Cosro, as I hear, black. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to for me, but somebody said if he had a hoop shoe. To quite be about the papa, work as a was for the always. Set men pesa minute to both, and see me in Senate was about those. This I machine over here, open if it's over, no castle.
Madam,
Because see, a friend is saying, share box it. We might have.
Madam machine, I'm at the glass, but then I am a big session.
Machine, and what I said between
And you know, I don't need it.
machine again, I don't know. Quite, and I wouldn't know handle with you. Because we really know about.
Madam, I saw your mother.
And your cocoa started breakfast, you beautiful from you, me about am I happy? Auntie asked, oh, yes, it is running in the background. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, Cynthia. I want to say, as I say, there were a lot of truths as a community we need to speak. As I see, I cannot be so that the Nokre liberates young Kasa. Nokre no liberate yeah, it's a liberate woman. Mimi say, many pay a yakin token. Your Santo can openly were here, movie yas, to say, and to can mean quite me fear the people. Debbie, yen if you talk out. And she said, Mimi, me macon to cry, you normal. Because me, my conto call camera to the beer. Because your conto couple with you, it me couldn't talk about who you because Sana Abrabote, Omi and Pada, Omudimo was a Omi Yamrasem, Nesman woman, Menaces correct one. It is only many in a and that is one of the reasons why my camera is on the way my camera is on. I am for am I sure anymore. And to come and name my corner and the children sure anymore. Actually, what is that again? But I'm actually sharing it with you so that you know so what to think what I want to want. What to think what I drew baby to send video now the tone channel make catch him saying parenting in parenting in me who so me what chire me person me return to center but we return policy that's the problem. Say me nim baby pa yes san kwara he dem kwara san ko ma baby kura ye kwaje wo bo ye shop bi na ko fa san kwara kam de kwara no ko da boy adwuma bi ni o how bi ni atiti bi ni boy misu at one moment misu de bia because me ho kire me hunu so wo puma nkwada mpuma wo pua wo ma yefo wo kwa wo mo enko enkwada mi na me tetimenti kase se musu ban te se me enkwada yin se musu ban Posha wo sere enka me de nkwada ne beko me nya ka me rete do that me tia school fees ni saa nneɛma no kora na agyae wokyerɛ saa check no na hwɛ zeros bebree bi akyerɛ wie no bisa sɛ saa check yi nyame anim ne nkwadaa no school fees for just this year nko a sɛ mekita saa check no a ka mesɔre kɔ car showroom a menim car bi a nka ntimi ntɔ cash down 1 year school fees kɛbɛtɔ mahi kɛno sɛ bitimi ate ɛnyɛ kpokpolo ya mede na me nti ɛno nso sɛ meka no korɛ kyerɛ mu me say I'm living in a friend is a financial ruin. I'm living in financial ruin not because I can't earn. I earn crazy amounts of money. You tell me income or paper so the children crofo when you so baby. But me expenditure so you tell paper so the children when you be me not tell. Ni nyina ye no kura sɛ yɛka nti obi wɔ ha no akɔhwɛ baby na no afna bi frɛ me obehwɛ teacher for pay or a Ghana ni teacher and she went to a school bi ni pedi din komo no bi sa se pay ne to say sister I want to come and work in that place school no ansa na omo be ma wo sa adwuma no niema me ensa me omo check o western passport wo bi so oh they began again them kita say hey Western teacher training. Me say me interview for next week. You buy no. And for apply application no. I'm say we cry me ha me ho. To my HR for no mo wan kasa. Mo hwehwem. Nipa mo feel set in the credentials fit mo because me person me waste the time here interview no we. And so no waka chem this doesn't fit into mo hwehwem. Select for me the people you want so that me interview out of the candidates you prefer. So your American passport, a British passport, Canadian passport, the anything African, South African passport. That's it. Training. So we a South African training teacher. Training need from 2 places: United Kingdom, United States. Asa. And right, so the teacher license and only exempt from teacher license and Edibai. And no crebini. Until I no crebini, you go abonting. But the son of crebini go abonting of my life because why be my brother and come back catcher? Why am I brother minimum? It's maybe the enemy and I make catcher. Hey, I'm Paul. Auntie, what can seminal? Abba, what can seminal? A seminal waka. This is the epitome of wisdom. We say, me that's what I say to myself, and that's why I continue fighting my battle. But once obi woha, especially me say, baby, I'm away. Say, me tell she Ghana for omunim baby, I'm tia, obi woho, baby, baby, I would say, hey, sister, my way, menya de. E kan kwa. Me kan no kretchero se kan kwa. So that when you are dreaming, you also know, say, we expectation, managing expectation. A can't and a nice house. You didn't rent it to a nice, would be minute. Quarano, semi retaining, Quaranita, and person retaining Quarana, the Coma Sendano. Yami and Miss Maritanian Quadano Quanca this year, 2020 to 2021, from September to this time. Or more expenses and keep it to make high machine. Dear Mahina can be person better. I should walk to a showroom. She said I am because school fees were made with a friends a check. 2 days later, no more could from my bank account to there be any credit. And yet, this thing come the car showroom. Make a terrible crabs. Come, some black. I say. Moi, we young, we had was able to know. Family, I will be. No, any petty, I was uncle folk who could be taken away to some of your woman. There's a better crowd for some common year for. I don't crop a woman yet. But what? What did I? Showroom park, carpets me out. I would have never cried as I said, yeah, me, and Biano. I would have tell Biano, and I create Bianina. Let's see how when my square. Open a granny stress repair room because 3 hours was the lectures if you account to. I would have said, no internet, no more sources for your electricity, no more side. And yes, I saw wish you know Mubunuka. Yes, that's school fees. You remember when I be about Papa who says, maybe soon, wow. Let me soon or no crib with the children. So when young ya, why steady? Why do you want her? My lady said, yes, I am American. No, and you have to pan a phantom check. And yes, I should be able to pan one. Mommy, I'm quite insurance policy. You're fantastic to pan home. We are sure as a talk to pan home because who raw at a pan for fancy and back. Now, school fees wouldn't be here. Hopefully, the other will be out because men, you will be there. So, make actually a good welcoming answer went to you. Maybe you'll be unconscious. Maybe I'm saying old parents have lied to me. Make actually my and papa and say, make always the same common casa no clue in actually because some can't answer which no correct and can be young if you one I can't send for you. I'm sorry. It's the best way breakfast when bread and the village chocolate almost sorry about what. Then, no, then between. Was it? That's me winning sending me bread. When you break your first of all, suffer BT what in the throat. I'm fine to hear you. Ah, Georgie, who could what to power insurance policy? Yeah, but you're yesterday. Cocoa, yes, you should when you could boost out to panic. My insurance and to home. Boost out to penny win, who boost out to penny win a swasudi in the bar, and also so kind of creature and propose in a moment. We say Jamaya Wade, no meaning besides George Ading, we say, me could what to pay my insurance. Say, hey, we say, hi. Then to pay insurance and it, we say, boy, and to pay, the insurance is. Hey, Joseph, so because I think which let me come cry them your pope and nearby as a pope. I tell you, come your popeless. Hey, I come your popeless, so can and come back to Quacker coming home. Come back coming now, we say, go down the software. I'm the home at the MCA. Men will so many Hokulan and Casper and Biaka so baby, I mean, Paji because we or how. Or how no, and also who were not correct. And in the video to about I was telling you guys about parenting struggles. Make I tell myself, maybe I feel a failure as a parent. I do. And I think say the Padrono are honest. They will tell you they feel failures as parents because the conflicting demands of a Nema way. SSA we year Juma because one year Juma and Padano a woman, so you must work. Oh yeah, Juma, it requires your time, your energy. So that time and energy is also the okay. We say me back. What's mean castle? Send back friend. Eh. Auntie, ya. Sound of friend. Let's see you now. You can say we have felt it too. Not other people who me ba me say what's mean can. Send back friend. Eh. I think somebody. Auntie, ya. Sound of friend. And at least also so you can relate. This is what I want in our community. Me pesi ye nyina ye kasa no kore we ye di guabonten. Se ye nyina ye kasa no kore we ye di guabonten a wo. Enkrofa wo mo so awo no. Omo so feel failure. No ma say oh eye normal. Okay. Ye nka say eye normal into failure. Na say wo feel failure na what you failure no say there bi. Wo wie na wo feel failure ni wie na wo realize say eye normal a. No bisa ho say de ne ye fa. Nti me say enra na me toto ne ma bi guabonten about ne ma ye fa ho. When you bow one can say you hold your hand up and say, I have goofed. Me, my hand near maybe tina me ban a warrior school. There be a teacher for a woman area. A teacher for any the work in the Google. But I quite a one over. When necessary supervise, yes, sure, so or your Google classroom worker. When necessary follow up with teacher because teacher need to cry bread. You don't be any. Baby, I put an answer for dinner. One necessary textbooks near maybe the Mawaban. One necessary nobody didn't come about morality. And about work ethic and working hard now so you can relax later. So auntie you know what necessary into when me and ya and what catch say yeah ama not wait here and quit. I hold my hand up and call you. It's the end of me. No, don't blame other people. Don't say so. Obia failing to what and I failing some more. There are many people who fail and they fix it, and you need to be one of those people who fails and you fix it. It is very important that you acknowledge say you're failing, and also because when you know someone now failure and in the first place, you are more likely so be who decided say a teacher ne fault teacher no na anye na adwuma a eno no wonye hwemfa ho because one kasa enye wo fault a teacher ne fault it is say meka sister Portia das Stefia no nyina so mo nyina failure na bi ache wo mo pen mo a mo mayen keten you may not experience what I am saying much because enkwara ni susano what is the challenge in parenting oba no di nkwase asem no afa McDonald's toy bi dia ma no wache na ni refi ya se problems na wanya obisa question I can't say asem bia kire na no agya to because you are the law unto which everything wanya yeah mani mu apagya do routines no anti ya no mu a wo mo de no kra de mo yem panyimfo no kra de I can't even imagine what parenting another parent will be like minim sa anti ya ne many be at least ba ku bia wo into one can say you a parent to a parent assemble kurani how do you parent a parent me dream when my mind is busting my mind me dream when be yam and he say auntie yanum necessary papa wo macho no mu hunu ye mobo na one day your dad auntie ya no why video be on how to parent a parent ni na yesua ye dia tue kutudum and san ye man be start your parents no ye dwendwen sa na ma no ho ni ye fa auntie ya de no mafutu na ye be to ye ho ye de prepare ye ho nti be do time ayen so ye ma be parents aye parenting the parents no now, at least we are not unprepared. And nunti nasa video see some people like me dedicate our lives to switching on the camera to have a reality show. A real reality show. I got up and I went for my walk. If you walk the bike, I'm in front of most of the stairs. I said, Mom, you have to walk on her. Staircase, in front of her. I say, you remember the shoe. I'm better than having a crab on free. You know, correct. Me and buy, answer me, make down cramming, because the cramming. I see how you've gone there. Hey, when they are young, you teach them the difference between right and wrong. Don't spoil them. Don't lie to them. Don't pretend they are fantastic when you know they are not. One kasa obano so beka no kra or a little effort. Americans cry a mother effort. Akwada wo be something which is there akwada. Why wouldn't him so by something which is there akwada as so friend. Na ni di nkomo. Na aka kire se me ba akwaduro yi a wo de aye talent. Ani a shawo nenam. Akwaduro yi a wo de afa de aye headline statement yi. Any ahokyere nanam any kro no nenam any way nenam na se wo bokro no a say ne beko say ne beye we ne beye na wo ba na tene ho ase wo ba no oye pesemi nkuminya ese se otumi hunu ne niema kete aduane siwa no nko akofa adi o kwakwa ya aduane nko ane de no wo hwe onwi wo bia foforo bia ho wo hunu sa ne mani bia afra akwara no correct no ne de nsembe ba yes. And you see, until you add it doesn't really require much else to be added to it. Straight to the point. Bam, wham. It comes from experience. African parents, you will be wood. And maybe say, make African parents in one African parents, so yes, we are the nation 100% terrible. Me ba be one. We di be 1.5 for baby. 1.5. Me be me anam chim na wo no. Me titi aduane ma akwada yi. Na akwada yi misum wom. Me yim hwehwe. I had to really did he slap me? Did he not? He slapped me. Hey. I'm confident go food I'm catching akwada na bo maso. Omunyina say, oh, yeah, kwara, dear, but nipa baako bi. I say, ama. Wobo wasum bi mu a, hwɛ no, hwɛ ni suban. Uhuru de ne di mi na no a, bra. Na me yɛhwɛ which one it is because asumbo na nkwara abɔ ne there are different ones. Na me say, hey, I say yes, nkwara ni bi wɔ hɔ a, ɛyɛ accidental. No, ɔyɛ na ɛyɛ de sɛ yi na dam bi kakra fa na ni so na ɔbɔ wasum. Saa nkwara no wɔbɔ obi. So I'm obi man who say belongs in that category. But se obo obi mu a eno so eye niema mienu. Na me sisa, di asem. O so obo obi mu no a again, obo say akwada bi wo hɔ a obo wasum first one no. Na ya accident. But the accident seemed enjoyable. It was here you. But there is another type. Sister Fatima, it is a media. There is the other type of nkwadaa no a wo bo wasum no a you can see so wo bo wasum no was no one say washeda na ni da ho and wo hwe waso onim de wo yeye and wo bo ama sesa akwada we wan correct no wan stop no wugya no ma ne ye e ma ne ka ho wawie wasopa wafa wo so ano no hey the next time titi aduane ma akwada yi dia meti ya ne se bisum wam na me hwe me ba no me hwe me ba no no sere see hey, I'm far from I'm flafna. Safna. Akwara na wo so bi so. Afna na akwara na wo so bi so. Hey. Asia. Sa akwara na wo so wusum. Na owusu wusum ne na wo sere. He is establishing authority between winning and me, who establish who is going to be the boss in my relationship. Say one correct is idea. That woman who is so to be who so no funny hoodie for the rest of his life. He will walk over you. You see her? She says, "Yeah, better or say next time or will sue someone also will soon be." Hey, baby, kitwa ya me was quite. Madam Timbaby na frame you. And I met them in the matron. Won't pay me method na ye rabako for us and frame you. Me friend the next 3 times one fat. In the meantime, now Prana will soon baby, you me and Sebiaka when I mean who is a pattern that started developing pa. Said the sister can and a pepper. Laughing first, and I said, establishment ya funa kan ye no na akoyi establish yampa one day me titi duane ma akwada yi ne sabisum wom na me so me man return to sender wom no dey ne takam na ho no ye shocked and worry me na me catch him if you don't know now we yes I didn't be ma bow so ma wo sia tu nonsense akwada me wo buru bisum wo yare wa ho. That was the day. I mean, me Barbara until the establishing in San coming that it was as it to her. Whoa, what I mean, I'm a whoa, we yare kakra. Me ban on tone in some moment ever since. Yes, I thought that African methods, as unconventional as they can be. Yeah, you see, you would have before the D&D and the children's night. What is wrong with adult rights too? Sometimes we have to put some of these things in perspective. Children's rights. You have to learn to balance and maybe. Children's rights. So some fun, but I so. But you was a catcher. It's so correct. It's so tiano. Until you ask the last one, maybe 23, without fail, when she does something wrong, she always comes back to apologize. And she knows when she's wrong. And that's when you know you've done a good enough job. When you've taught your kid to know the difference between right and wrong, you have won this battle. Right and wrong, on one kasa can self-regulate. On one kasa can consciously decide based on information. Yes, Ange, I'm glad someone will be catching up. And maybe you're back it will be catch up some issue. I'm saying you're right and a dear, but I'm quite a little bit of research because you could be signing on the music. Debbie, I brought from a crowd working kind of books, no, maybe setting boundaries, establishing patterns, breaking molds. akwara no na ya authoritative figure e wo me fie ha na me ye na ko a na me dibirika e ba ni mu an wa hwe me sum e wo ha na wa to aduane abɔ me e wo ha na wa dwonso agu me so wanya share sister fia adults also have rights me si akwara no hwe me sum wo hwe me sum na nka wo ye ready no wa besere because the previous times no wo hwe me sum no hwe ansi nti na ohunu me as a wolves ohunu me as jibifo bia wo buru me sum oburu me sum an my helpless na me hunu de meye na nani agye chesesese wanya control wo hu me sum na me man return wom ada face and say yen na conscious the need da ho she be sum bi na she me fa na ka che say we said next time I will be bi adwuma me de be ye bi de mpaboa ba bro ma ye be ba fa wako that damn name said the American what you see was one tear so I didn't care we were establishing patterns and routines me ba no fa ne some ye di agro pra won to ne some cause me di onim say me so me sa wo ho yeah so say me ni na ya establish so be one sa nobody's afraid to use their own oh if you dare to slap me me bo de say de o de bo me no me bo ko fie ko ye nyina ya te ho ase since ye establish sa de no wo mo masum da I know say so be catch na what na kwara brusu wo do ha kwara brusu wo de baby kwara na brusu me and me baby boy me na ya o I can't imagine what a friend say a 7-8-year-old she was more better many of these are officials wa akwara na eburu ma me kicking and swearing at their moms her boundaries name if you have say as an adult living in a scenario where there are no boundaries, now bet now mom decide we be teenagers. Why? You've created a big problem. Why? I am glad it was too painful to ignore. Because baby she was smart. There is no baby about it. They put a lot of force. And you look so stupid because people were asking you now, bro. The wow chim no so bro. Hey, I said back already. If you heard you, debut. As I say, I am having these conversations because and I wanted to raise the cap again on the mental health issues we have, which is driven by secrecy. May share lifting the cap on some of the realities in the hopes that so when you come to those reality points, you realize say I am praying say will be inspired to begin to share those stories so that more stories come into the public frame and we all get a realization of the norms of life. Because if you ask hey, and maybe back norms na say your friends say what to do. You can use other people's previous experiences as case studies, not to apply verbatim, but as case studies to inform and to at least draw inspiration from. Before Nkwara there was. And I mean about Canada for Nkwara there. Ebia na Canada for Nkwara no more saint category. But Ghana for year especially when in the United Kingdom titro. Now who the Ghana for teenagers be part me ye a catcher woman and no woman jano. We shall air mobile air sign. My brooch the my brooch the banner say a gene. Na Jewons in teenage no air sign nyabrofo. Enyabrofo. Ghana for you ho. Most mo hon kada boni wakana. Because angels pay Canada. Because Ghana for Canada because two more. In many different places I have because it be a sign. It be a sign. Oka and Karasa Mabos and Profoka Ubia Banye. no kre obi abanye but bi atete wo mo de and no so there is no line. I know you're right, you know you're right. One our right. Children's rights or parents' rights. I am your guardian. Me cry me right and ye no na me. Maybe I'm catching no. I have a certificate which says seminar me birth certificate. Oh, you don't have any certificate connecting you to me. And so be authority me na me kita authority over you, not the other way around. Now what the me what be me control. Oh yare kakra wo ho so chiri. But almost says the establishes no. Yeah, we have had almost two teenagers. By we have some serious running ins. But I think so even within the serious running ins, na me ne nkada no no. Omo nyina nim nkwase asem bia yem fanko ama anim. Ma ho ni p me ne eti sen maache blanks case eti sen. Me chiache mu na who born you? Na me born you am di wo certificate so. Yeah, yeah, dear, say, oh, yeah, me dia. I'm dia 2 box. Oh, nipa, I own you. One hour there. Oh, yeah, nonsense. Me say, drew teenagers, has no, into quiet code. So that I just me book me share gloves. Yeah, be boxing and kasa. Yeah, cobalt. Pupo. Nemo in the pupo no. The previous boundary. Nti e punch na say e paline ho na manim sisape wo no one say retreat was surrender fast no kope baby ase you cross the line na hu no manim na hu say be to the next punch na gina ho twen sa punch no e be proud na because some atoto punches ni be in the past no hu say dem punch it here no hu deadly look in my eye no one say break no kope baby ase e bi wo ha no catch off fast. Well, who nyansa and Papa Chowa, Miss Miawa, who said who is maybe the boss will hold. Madam Tomadi. So I did as a senior United see one say, yes, who me, yes, as a CMA were right. But under my roof, there are some rules. Between me, you back when the Tomani young kudi. Back when the Tomani young kudi. My word is law because I have a castle. Establishments no as a someone in Kwadani year way before Omano best at ya peri no. Maybe has say so we didn't quasi as now for a bang before memma yet the wako as a so to was of a rank the British man we didn't yet it's saying good morning oh yes oh Joseph you survive on many things. Ebinim wɔ ha Mimi say Nancy it's not actually immersive reading. Nancy listening to nkrofo a ɔmo self-actualization. Me pese me tie nkrofo a ɔmo what I haven't done yet. I like listening to nkrofo a ɔmo authority on teenage parenting, preparing your child for young adulthood. And say, because I am at a place where I need to prepare my children for young adulthood. Penny baby year 11 this year. Not just I kind of 6th form 2 years. You know, co uni. And yes, I started prepare no. Now me children we are say, near baby. I see a children banking and finance. I see a children how me say oh school obey your mama me because me person me introducing it to or yeah mama ubi. You chianeka. Near man a job description, net or one casa follow sa job description. I'm hoping some many penny ya kitwana so if you do kitwana so no crowd will pick a crack. Yeah, share. We have to parent right because if you don't parent right, you create monsters. You create monsters not just for you, but you create monsters and throw them into society. No, abemaya can you a teacher 42. I grab your hand, Miss, I want to go and wipe this. Miss, I want to do it. Who says I care? You want to do it. I don't want you to do it. Sit down. This is my classroom. But because it's a being country and no, Dano. Now, many first person, I can do natural. No, I will go on my palm with the class walk around them. May you with remember who is boss. I made the authority, the who hear me. So we have about. So we had you. Say, we not, oh, yeah, Mamma, Tiaka. whatever. Me yedipa me nice pa, but me pen kwasi asem. Say who place in my life, it is a problem. Me fa wadwuma say wo ye adwuma ma me a, say wo respect the fact say wo me na me tua wo kana wudidi, e na wo ye adwuma ma me. There be me nyam na mbo, I don't own you, but wo ye adwuma ma me there are terms and conditions be say we stay in. Say me and I me hwe wo a, say terms and conditions na no so ti ase na wo operate in. Me na me authority over you. Say yeah me classroom and I say we yeah me teacher ni a wo me department. Me na me manage you in some way. Me na me supervisor what you need to be aware. Say me na me supervisor rules and regulations be over. Yes, we are very pleasant, we are very cordial, but near maybe so how you don't cross those boundaries and also so say nipa ye clear. With me, yes, I deal with microphone will be a baby boundaries. No, yes, in establishing the boundaries, it's not always pleasant. Obi di nkwasi asem ese what tia no many who say across the boundary bi wa ha akwa bi am fa na adwuma no ye adwuma ma o frɛ no a sister me se ye ni say oni hwa na ye ni say me na me ka kyerɛ say me na ma fa adwuma na mama wo adwuma na me kyerɛ wo de me pese wo ye hwa na bi sa wo opinion na said ye wo ye hwa na bi sa wo opinion enye dey nyina na me pɛ wo opinion no me na me wo me venture na me ye. Sometimes a second opinion is welcome. Sometimes it is my vision we are running with. So on this occasion, we are going to run with my vision. No. I can't work like that. I'm so okay. Then you don't have a job. Say, you can't work like that. Means I don't tolerate this kind of attitude. So, halas. Any you try to think, no, because I've run a midi. Now, what you later, sister, okay, I will do what you want. You are insubordinate. I cannot deal with you. Me I don't have the energy. It's we are insubordinate. One year, why do you say we beat me me vision? I hear what see you can't run with my vision. Me see you, ain't you? But I don't say because there was rapport between us. Only the purpose, only the pleasant, you know. Until any people who refit by their boundaries. No, the boundaries have to be in very clear to people. You have to reaffirm your boundaries to people. Mr. Ma, accept it. You said you can't work with me. That is your verbal resignation. I have accepted it. Oh, no. Now, grow na midi. What the hell is agro? Me o me your uncle. Are we friends? Do we play? Or see there be? It's good. Oh, give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar and establish boundaries. You have to be clear. Very clear. Obi o ha when any nice, no one who said the papa ni re ye fini ho on shede who baby a line. Sometimes you just have to pull the line again. Line that. No boundaries, no filters, nothing. Now so we be. And it brings a lot of confusion. America for some ya basha boni. Any are you? Ya basha boni na ko kan wasem ne nsem odi ba. Boy. And yeah, this life, I'm a very pleasant person, as I keep saying to people. But me no, I am a very reactive person. And to go so obi wo ha make me shana yensre. Because my husband says any papa no new body man who when you be dia man. And I know how to do that very well too. I can make you very uncomfortable. So me person tete wa braba me timi atete wa braba ankasa. But we only power woman me who said men and who in here said tete wa braba ni ate ho ase. You do what you do, I do what I do, and we all know baby a line ne walk and we don't cross those lines because I don't permit crossing of lines. I don't. I don't permit crossing of some lines. So we dim wasem crossing line be say they say discipline one kasa we bon sama na. Say we know na your business partners and we be cross the line and also you know. Even when you me boss kura na cross the line say ba me territory especially mapon enra. No ha no be say product companies no you use one product they chira there no. Back ne annual review time aso. On one kasa ne buku annual review no. Obuku no 2 weeks ago. Enra no na nkese said 3 o'clock, which was the last 30 minutes of my working day. Or say 3 o'clock no yet available. Me see you book 3 o'clock. let's meet. About 11 o'clock, na who said me calendar no assistant. We're changing it from 3 o'clock, it cost 6 o'clock. And how me who calendar no one decline a calendar no automatically. I declined it. Within a short period of time, let me who email. I'm so sorry. I need to change the time. I've put it for 6 o'clock. And when I'm sending a message, sorry, no, love, you cannot change appointments like that without less than 48 hours notice. You have to give me 48 hours notice. And besides, 6 o'clock is outside my work hours. I will not meet you at 6 o'clock. Me will have a boss in the back of sending me a message. Oh, can we be flexible? She's in America. No, I cannot be flexible. She needs to be flexible. Or no, you charge more than $20,000 a year. Am I provide our services? If me between me and me will be flexible or no, I will just free hand. One not necessarily flexible. Me, I will not be flexible with my hours. Me yet. See me and my boss never back after a while. You know. As somehow kind, it was really profound. I hadn't thought about it. We pay her. She needs to be flexible. So of course, we'll check. One day could I so check close to $25,000 a year dollars for a product. I know can add the other say you product near the product in the chat. Yeah, report, yeah, the review. Oh, Brandy and discuss needs near his renew contract so you can get another 25,000. Oh, send it to Yarakakra. Me yet. I won't do. And this was to my boss. Me back room ha me year juma mouth is a crime, but about 3:30 I'm at home. Actually 3:30 and I'm quite clock out machine. Me I make all. I will not have a meeting with anybody at 6 o'clock. Me juma your friend is saying email. Me power juma ya word at 3 o'clock no. Open next Friday. Bodondo sa me yakara. I thought that I use laptop, maybe an email, not copy up, net for my own entertainment. Ube who is my kind, but I will not respond. Me, we are only in says I my yam woman in a boundary in sanity, and me, my working hours are my working hours. When I finish working for you, when you are not paying for me, those are my hours. We need to learn to speak up. We do need to learn to speak up. Boundaries have to be in with anybody who interacts with you. Your boundaries have to be in. One more one would cheer woka as I said boundaries will. One more woman put the cheer woka as I said boundaries will about certain things. Of course, the boundaries have to be applied within reason. We no say yeah, maybe working hours. Get on the buy or so book 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is my working hours. And I'm can't say me at 3 o'clock. I know they can be because I am on the clock and I'm being paid. But I catch them. You have 30 minutes. About 3:30, I will log off the call. I will not give you any notification. Auntie Amani. Say who you so this Anna, bra. So when him said, say you okay, Anna, you okay. This many the all everything there breakfast. So here be before be a one man the account the Oh, 3:30. Make catch about 3:30. You have 30 minutes. If you book it at 3 o'clock, 30 minutes on the clock. Don't think say about 3:31. I will stay on. Me call. You better if you're near my line manager to me friend. No, we just so on back about 3:30. I'm catch up. Bye. No, do no. Nti say about 3:30. Me no one more year. Man about 3:30. No, me could have been ready now. Me can no more catch me. Okay. Any auntie, bye. Me call me this year. Could me do mother. Bye, because you tell me could do 3:30. Yeah, I tell them to me by office now. I said, "Me no school. To me by office in time." About 7:30, I mean, start here, and also don't come and disturb me. And to be quiet, you moment terms are or card beneath your door. Recording in process. Don't even knock on the door. And start here, recording in process. Because I recorded training videos near and say, near the board on you don't knock on the door because you know say you record. Over the step recording. With the recording in process, and that progress. I'm about gone and them so about 7:30 and 8:00. Yes, I didn't back me and saying if I don't want my cry home before 7:30 because maybe be drew before 7:30 now I am not on the clock. I just happen to have walked early into the building, but I'm not working because I'm not being paid. Into before our hala me check me before that time. Boundaries have to be put in place. You how we put boundaries in and my interactions are better. Until ya we this is happening. Tinye samfu nyina na sesem franti ya neneka. Until ya me start Facebook no ha no be send me obi shua. I'ma look at this shua. This be there. So wunnim na wo send me obi shua bi ma adwuma me di bedunye bi ni. Wo hwa nti na saying Facebook pa send nkrofo niema ye ni na nam Facebook ya ye share e to nkrofo inbox no nkrofo send me sa niema na omo no so. And the people who do send a niema to me, they send a niema what would name say a man send me interest. I get appropriate things. I am actually oblivious to a lot of the some when in Facebook I'm a woman. I'll bet you on Ivan. So it's and fanko. And yes, I'm kind of near the for sure, near the crofwa, and near the way. And look, he killed somebody. Moja pacha near Diablo. Yes, and do we. So if you cry and can't know what it is, and then if you send you baby, don't send me that nonsense. No, it's not my taste. This is not my lane. Zeb. New videos need I been a taste. Don't send it. People tell you are a difficult person. Oh, yes, so I'm a very difficult person. But I'm a very easy person to deal with me if you learn to know your lane and to stay in it. Nipa ya na your friend is saying, menu diagram na kafre manual who say we krama media babe botri. And also there is no doubt about it. I have no problems with that too. In fact, I am capable of being pleasant, but I'm also capable of being very unpleasant, and that's okay. You decide which one you want to see. And then they see you are nice and easy. Me, them share and nice sir. Easy, dear me, sure. Me ask me, me say me. It's mechanics actually won't fit here no. Me damn who did children won't fit here na. Hopefully, one can say who the same man say one yet. Na me deal in the understanding set on yet. I am a time uncle for whom I show you my claws because I can scratch. Into me, bad I'm there. More than you. My famous answer of me. I have rabbit teeth, but the cow I make out Mario. No, my favorite. Me feel Mario needed to we are. I have my dear. Now, still, open so ye near maybe not a cow there, and no young cat complain be all. What the miss my fruit from in what the miss my fruit from because my famous answer. Make a near way in the hope set nippany be wa. You are also in the same sort of place I am. You don't feel the need to be pressured into pretending to be something else. Cannot correct who you are. Many pants will not correct. A microphone who said you would see. Normally would deal, I will met me with dealing one of course. I can be horrible too when you cross the line. You will stink at the tail. Oh, so what can you say to the people may not like it, but in answer for the woman, they will see it. And you take answer for the bit me no one and because they know maybe at the end of that. What is confusing? Let me say what I find very stressful. I am microphone wa omu say. Oh, baby, I find them very difficult because I don't know how to call you. I can't work out a modus operandi. It's difficult. It's for the credit I would disengage because it's emotionally tasking. And I say, what can I say? There you. I'm a man sending pen wasem catch them. Me family wasem on fro. Don't come to me so person make me more feedback when you know say you can't take feedback. And that's how confuse me. Who approach me now will say with feedback. I have be some no I have be coach woman be. If you have friend me and say ama me here side you say me no me pepper them. So you say pali no kramejai. I don't do pali sessions. Pepper them hot sessions na me. Ube to me was a thing. So we book sa pepper them no I have be some crofo do her. O crofo credit me in the session. Mesh she will tuja. meka wa yaka sem eto da kra mema abu afu wakeka wadwene akyere me but on ubufu na wakeka wadwene akyere me no abu se onokre bi astart yi ne ho adi afi nokre ni yi ne ho adi wi an maka cho. Now that we are at a point where we can be honest, let's move on. Honesty hu hia pa so timi ma dipa hu ne di obetimi wo ba so pepepe dem so wo nya pepepe dem na pe emotional massage debi ese confusing me na me hu ne ba bia me call nipa mentaa ne wo mentaa engage ye nipa aya you don't know baby a wo mugina it you can easily offend them because I actually don't want to offend. I want to engage honestly. Tafe I say Yana I'm second guessing and yema I'm not dealing with you in honesty. It makes it very difficult. I will retreat. I will surrender because I'm remedy. Oh, Auntie Anna, I don't know who sending me audio videos. Now, me see my fans sending me to win them in Kasa. Hey, success. It means I will not see your videos. Hello? I don't want your video. Wo, you do your video. It was when them in Kasa. Okay, but me no uja me Kasa. No more your video for me. Success. And results. Amazing. Of Assam Anan, it's saying, Jewel, it's saying, Ibrahim Labaran, Michiamo. Mobaso na sem komo na ye de sana metwato eto de me hu nchia mu nyina me mu manim tia chia mu nyina nyado. Listen, these conversations, they are geared towards awareness. My main internet these conversations, they are geared towards awareness. My main internet. These conversations, they are geared towards. I think it's internet ni bua to back to normal. Oh, if I say that's it. We have to be real. I think as a group of people, we need to be more real. We need to be more honest. We need to be more upfront. You know, kind of microphone who say you worship, microphone who say worship. So I would trouble a confusion. Let people know where you stand, so that those who can stand with you can stand, and those who need to waka can also waka, because it's not everybody who can deal. It is very important as a community to see moving on. Speak your truth. Me say we are showing you, Kurana say we okay with a shower. Can say we are showing. What can me say be free break me kurasini me ni a shower for ye mon yonko. Tibia o freme a o se ama me ya shawo me se o wu ni akafra me se me nim se de si ni ashawo fo ye bobra nti eni adwoa a chire me nso so me with the right to elect to go so who say e ho so ya ade ba bia Ghana for ye mudu do no anti ase say people are judging me. Okay, people are judging you, and so what? You have made your choice. That is your bed. You lie in it. And if people want to judge you, but let them, because people are entitled to also have their beliefs about certain things. Maybe I'm name you your yampem a case. What there was so person when you be a case. I will not come out to you. Why do you need to know what I do? Whether me a back and front or me front and back or up and down, where I'm and no me no ye. Nipa no one me yes are back and front or no here so winning. Until you say no ma catch them. No so I catch them. Yeah, dear. Mishawa. Baby, I will pass away what dear, what dear, and you keep it within your frame and family. But the thought that I will frame me, you say LGBT topic, no, I am big Wagana say, so let's go. Share idea way what can it's a very big thing, a difficult thing for some people to comprehend. Obi a joke bit to one thing or say LGBT for so will be office. Ghana and all you say will protest it. And then go for business and name will protest it. Or say one no or net one more would demand or be office. And it will protest the same for us to be office because one who say office here will be an idea. And in fact, so we see the patroni arguments not a horsey sound. a sound. One more woman, you're comfortable with LGBT, they are entitled to be comfortable with it. Nobody has a right to make them feel your friends are threatened and whatnot. But one more woman, so you're comfortable, no, so they are entitled not to be comfortable. They can decide so they want to engage or disengage. They can even protest because a obia democratic right to protest. One, you have the right to assert. The one also has the right to protest. What they don't have the right to do is to persecute you and to threaten you. If you operate within the legal framework, the access or petition or petition within legality, the access or protest within legality. So the path and will be any young company or be our right to believe. Yeah, very important. People have to accept. So people have to. Don't you overrate your importance. Have to accept the end. Maybe I don't have to accept anything. Or maybe you could have seen it. I just accept you could have seen it. We will could have seen it. It is a way the modern BBB banner say feel say it's too much for me. Means so I'm entitled not to engage. One who are for more than abano, good for you. Me do what me I will not infringe on your right because I know someone so you have that right. Johnny near good night, Mania. Video maybe know I don't delete videos. Time I baby I will handle why. Me maybe you could have seen it. Me crass someone chain. Because it mean to me dealing with one so the end one also tears yes mean to me dealing. There be mean to me do what there be mean to me now. Mean to me more training. Mean to me yeah, but there is no also your first requirement say SSMH would you know too. A horse here. Validity ni bi wo ha ya na ye hwehwe. A lot of us are looking for validity and we want to force people to give us validity. You can't. You can't. So why you say we ye bibi dia one kasa so bo wutiri mopo. Say wo ho ase say you don't need my validity. Maybe say because me kwa to me kunu so me here will be a validity. Some person be butu from the side, the person be butu from the front, the person be butu from the top, the person be free here. And I because me butu so kura and also be here will be a validity. Me make choice. They make a choice ni we are as say me ho ase. Says our choice no am here and mumu bi wo ha money me be ya adwen mo be ba be support me. I don't have the right to your support. It is a privilege you extend to me. Mumu bi so ha you will not agree. I had to say me start to say me share sports wear and the exercise. Nipa ni bi wo ha wo no ye kramoni. O feel sense wo hunu masking. And that's okay. What we ceremony, you don't have to see a masking. O banner betwa mama say no ye exercise as sunglasses. And then yes akra kataweni. Let's hear the radio. Don't look at me. Just listen to radio. We are case die. What you can't do, Nisa will be fremiama. Osiama, don't wear sports wear because I am uncomfortable. Sister Osebra, you overrate your own importance. So you are uncomfortable, so I should be uncomfortable because you are uncomfortable. Who the hell do you think you are? Ubisa question the perfect. Not what many people yeah. So you are uncomfortable, what's it saying? Why are you uncomfortable? Because it's against my religion. We say good, excellent. Am I a member of your religion? Or say no? So why are you applying rules and regulations from your religion to me? Yeah. Emma, you said you were a Christian. Yes, I'm a Christian. I'm a pragmatic Christian. Men kai Bible no baby and can say won't me share appropriate way and find your exercise. Men kind that one work kind and to keep that one for yourself. You a Christian. But me so as a Christian, you know, so me name so say me person me exercise. It seems to me ancient time be exercise. Me no to me, nyame anim ni. Enya mabasa ne me na ya wo hunu ye NSSC with Christ so mpa. When are we dwaman for a won necessary to kiki because when are we are it is an illness. You need to find a disease for your own. It's a disease. You need to find a medication treatment for your disease. What's your say? And another thing, you want to force me to stop wearing a sports bra because you are uncomfortable. Who the hell do you think you are? Now, when we are uncomfortable, it's me freedom. Do you even understand human rights, fundamental rights? When you want to exert your right at my expense, you don't have that right. Oh, you have the right to operate in your freedoms in your corner, not within my space. Me, I cannot force you to watch my video. Me Frances Yeboah, show me video. Me ya wine, na ma force you say video. I can't force you. What I do, this a me video no. Be cram me the best send o e wo inbox o. But my videos you have me inbox e ba me delete. Me hwe. Nyeni na hwe. Yeah. I can't force you to watch my video. Me from say na nefi kokoto. Wo be share me video by all means. You must watch my video. So I did what article in Facebook, especially when Crawford started say omo ye Facebook live first no. Wo won't share me video on 2 pages, so there be any force. I cannot force you to share my video, and you cannot force me to share your video. The fact that me be video no doesn't obligate me. Say me share. The fact that one so be me video no does not obligate me. Say will share the video. In fact, the fact that wo be me video and I said me be kind of the other way around. The fact that me be video no. And should I say by force says one so be me video because maybe maybe I like your content, but my content is not good enough for you too. That's also possible. To utati santo kwanu we and me hwe video and one hwe me de maybe our content no and on the guinness ebia na wo content no in floating the boat to sa ebia wo content no and share that standard no and no so ye ye no maybe yes say so yes there be obi am force so say yes enti se me man yes na wo mpese wo yes jayo yen ka no krenche ye ho kakra jayo oh Sam I'm say bi no han komunya na kam she slit and kaba na me a friends exercise boy me catch them say there is actually a whole psychology behind entire yeah you say no say me and say me shaka dey na bugina hwehwem na me hwebafunu na me hunu say better say what it used to be before. If I could explain to you what goes on in my head, I thought that a baby more me huna me say up and downstairs during the day. Obi answer me me na me ba because I am addicted to the progress I am already seeing, and I want more progress. To me and into the way, so you can see the progress, so you can celebrate the progress, and you can move on and make even more progress. Oh, I know, Nana. I know. I know. So with Diabro, in the same vein. Yes, don't wear sportswear to train because Obi, it is against you. Meno, I shouldn't wear sportswear. Listen to the folly of this argument. Amma, don't wear sportswear because it's against my religion. I should not wear what I want because it's against your religion. Now, what would you say? Is it your religion or my religion? Or the patron say your own religion. So it is not my religion. See, Debbie. So the standards of your religion is now influencing myself, even when I'm not a member of your religion. Or so, yes. So your religion says me, I don't have any rights. 1 hour rights, and that's the patron religion now. Which religion teaches you so 1 hour rights and I mean any rights? Yeah? Is it our religion or your religion or say my religion? So why are you applying your religion as if it is our religion? I say, huh? Auntie, yeah, so stop watching them. Simples. Maybe on Facebook, maybe the not open my video. Debbie, na me who conversation was not even quite private. Not okay, baby. And or catching for me, I've stopped watching people's video. Anybody who doesn't watch me, I don't watch them. And I obi bo obi din and I so messy. Oh no, I'm say you can share the video, but on one video. Maybe because the videos na the background or no was social commentary on encrophobia sem. Me any taste. And ya be a person me I don't want to be there. And yes, you come to watch my video, but it doesn't mean someone will comment on and maybe me share. And I'm quite very careful about things I share. And maybe will have me comment also, but me share and fan to my page because my page also has a theme. There are many things that influence nipa and Nehemiah share. I think a lot of people are quite indiscriminate in how they share things and they expect success to be also indiscriminate. But then Sister Sharon, Sister Sharon, good morning. Sip up at the same with the do. Sister Gladys say Jamie Chow. Joel Austin at the same. Anthony Orchard, the church me mama watching. Mama kwaba. We are say ye wo obi ani gidie. So with me nipa hunu wo gidie. Na nipa eti baby wo gidie gina ase a. I nipa dodo no have a chance of operating within the wujitum ni the wunyintu. It's would ya wo betimi aya na say wo be man crofo ahunu the wujitum ni the wunyintu. O ka kire crofo. Ama mansin ye ne ye de say ama mansin ye ne ye de say be man fa ko ha say we ya emwa ye be ye de say ye de be fa ye de be no aka na nipa nyina ate wo ho ase. But so what can still nipa ne so want ne ho ase ese so force so na wo one wo ye bibibi na wo wo mpene so na wo the boundaries no king obi wo ha na say any di san komo no na me twa ne conversation so me ka kire ne say wa frɛ me ne makasa asem we once mempe the second time of frɛ me we di nkomo ha no ase akofa betu obi asem mempe the third time no akofa obi asem na me ka kire say me ni wo wie sa call ya me block wo number until say one kasa we be go through sa face ya we go through surface now when you stop talking about other people's business and you have your own business and you are ready to discuss your own business or you want to discuss my business, send me an email. Me on block me I started doing come or stress somebody wedge me or you I'm blocking. No send me a message. I notice you have blocked me. Okay, I will email you when I finish going through this phase. I'm so correct because I'm not what they ban. Me ready to discuss it. Me pesa o baba tutu ma no e de nkrofo nsem beba na me rebi fi me ho na ma no be pare me ho na makoka obi asem there because me am nsem kra me nkan yi to be straight. So they say me no I am in a phase in my life where I need to focus on my own life. I need to work on my own progress. Me ankasa me de no kra me ntimi nti work you will be a distraction to me. To be straight wa me block you. We sa face no afre me. Nti only so that should block. Even them to me bisa permission ma block you. Me block you. We face no afre me. Me enko. Se me nso na me nso mejijo na ese se won so block me a eno so ka kire me ama me block wi a won so wie de wo ya bra ye nya akamfo ye nko ye but say baby a wadwen wo no emwa me nti me block we wi a me block wa you will take it seriously sister Sharon. So me block wa who be kunu se me nya abre nya agro na bi Auntie Yasi, who says we have to explain our actions to anyone? We don't. Yeah, we really have that habit of forcing people into realities and thinking say it is our right that other people behave the way we want. Over y'all. We need to do these straight up talks because as a group of people, no, there is a deficit in these straight up talks in our community. We need to talk it. And when we finish talking it, and we are starting your movement, your progress. I thought there's a what can be free with cocoa, and I make mental illness, no. As we may be free with him, so that we need the partner to upon it. And that's where I want to finish today. I say block them. If you want to be courteous, notify them and block them because we depend on me blocking. No, I mean who depend on penas and pamedon. But that time we party maybe or they make on our content. No, I'm blocking them. I thought I should know you only pay and we hear so many notification and also block on one. Maybe one crowd on my phone, so hi, bet 5,000. Me, because my block on mentally. Oh, have you seen Ajwa? Have you seen Efia? My block. If you I will go through the actual mechanisms of physically blocking you. Or if you okay, I mean block. But if you have those a message, what sending me for the last 6 months, me about me hear message, you see this thing about Ajwa. You have to talk to Ajwa. You have to correct Ajwa. Me out because I have nothing to. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with Ajwa in case of you. Why am I discussing Ajwa with you all the time? Me, and you know how they have chopped block. Physically, psychologically, emotionally, if you cry the spiritual block, you're blocking him in now make us about Nipa Mpuntu. Mpuntu and Nipa Meki. Me videos this week, and that was my actual thing. And that's what I want to use the last 15 minutes of a session to do. Messi Nipa, young Kasa, ye 3 years into dia, young Kasa, yet mississippi ye progress a hookine. And in maybe will ha yan ye and a coffers and peppers when they about the first thing in Sardian a dream bonny will nipper be. Say nipper be who I dream bonny she with 3 more one casa will be a ye. The universe doesn't want it. A your poison onto your soul and onto your psyche. It is a what started sister Sharon, I am a dear. A dear sister Sharon, ye me a year me ya. But me a hypocrite into me fresh Sharon and can't tell any Sardia way enemy pill. Ube who my friend said, Mrs. said, I want to talk because I need to offload. The instance I make Sharon one casano when Marco catch Sharon sent Passia, some no need in pen. There be. Then my friend said, Mrs. said, Sharon is a useless woman. Said, see, yeah, then. Mr. And my friend, it just said, Sharon, dear, oh, ye pa fupa, won't share. And I Sharon, ye me see, and I Sharon, ye me see, and I Sharon, ye me see, and I Sharon, ye me see. Men can't Sharon, to say, Madame concern, Madame Bay for. And I may could be Sharon who concern. Eddie actually said, instead, said by Sharon, when the Marco catch Sharon, and may catch said, na Sharon, where ye no, so I start taking, no, so I catch it, or fire Jenfi. Sharon, no, not Daniel said, because I am a coward. I am a coward. I find Salungu Kwana no, I may catch them crofo. I find it say, and only more because me person me confront Sharon. Debut. But yes, I didn't know Eddie assembly, but oh, auntie, you have to tell a person straight up. What's hey, Ama, and Quasi assembly would you? And I thought I would catch it, Ama saying Quasi assembly would you know? Ama to be who send Quasi assembly would you? So, auntie, Yakafra. Kafra. It be a man shedder. And now, it be auntie, ya, there be nearly say you. Say next year. They be a not misunderstanding, do a baby, then depending your chance, no watch rich the woman, no winning a matter of massy. Impo entiasia ma na ama hu sa de a wode ye wo mpe nti ma ne mfa nye obi na so wode ye obi mu a sei ne besi wo sa wo kasa asem ne kire ama na ama te ne ho ase na opa wo kyewa eyi bibi bi firi wo ya oya obi firi wo but ukoka kire nipa wo wiase nyinara na me ama won kan kire me ma me mpa wo kyewa sa oya wo na da so hye wakoma ukwa na say this wedi ne konkonsa ka ho na fe wo ya wo na nyini ogusunsuo ufiri ho na kwante ya ho no so aka bi asoso na o ya wo na nyini ufiri ho na akọ we ho no so aka bi na o ya wo na nyini sister Christina etisen ukwa Christina ho na Christina ka bi aguso na mo nyina mo na mo keka ma ho na fe pain no na nke hye wo originally na ye pain keke say aye to amfu uhuru ama na ye wo ya especially uhuru ama na ye wo ya but you still have to pretend someone in your kama eyo adwuma when you sad negative feeling na ewo wabrabo no the universe will punish you for it ama na di kan ye wo boni o but wo response to ama boni no is also an offense into eno so benya ho asotwe wo ye hwea enyiyi mesi wo de why na atare wo tare na why wo bom ni atom wo bie ni akabom de wo hwehwe na enya adwuma because there is ill feeling ewo wakoma sa ill feeling no edi wan kasa wo ho adanse kromo ill feeling no a ehye wo munenti wan kasa wo ya ade a enyeyi wonti ase o wo aya na yo so kroma baifo da bi ade a wo frɛ no wo kroma baifo na ye wan kasa adwenbɔne a wo manipa bi wan kasa ɔya obi a ahyɛ wɔ mu na ɛde adwemfi bi abɛhyɛ nipa bi mu ɛwɔ wɔ ho nti woyɛ biribi a ɛnyɛ yie. Amen. Oh, Sister Christina, God bless you too. Da wobɛsua sɛdeɛ yɛsi kasa. Obi yɛ wade a na watea no on the spot. Wotea no wie na afiri wakoma mu because waka deɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woka kyerɛ no. Sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo papa efie hɔ TV because that's TV yeah wobɛhu sɛ no nso so ayi saa pain no ɛde afiri wo mu. Obi di mu asɛm watea no correct a person ka kyerɛ nipa no saa asɛmfo no mempɛ oi baabi o wo asɛm a adi no baabi foforɔ no nyɛ ha aha deɛ woka wie a wo so wo ho adwo sɛ fam mo a mo practice saa way of life no mo nyinaa mo mɛka nkyerɛ nkurɔfo no wɔn nte nti mimi sɛ mewɔ ha yi obi ka m'asɛm obi yɔ me a na maka bi akyerɛ wo meka bi kyerɛ wo abo sɛ mekra ma n'ani agye mekra ma sɛ tell him mewɔ ha o magya no koraa morning hello blue socks thank you hwɛ ni anim da hɔ a yɛnyan nkyɛn hwɛ ni anim da ha sɛ yaa wode bambambamba wɔ nkyɛn da bi amoa wo ɛyɛ ɔhaw kwa ɛyɛ waste of hwɛ ni anim da hɔ a yɛnyan nkyɛn yɛburum sɛ gbengbengbengbengbeng asɛm no nie waka wie woyere na de yɛ wo na anya wo da wafrɛ no wɔ ba bra na waka kyerɛ wɔ ba wokunu na de yɛ wo a osi agya bra na waka kyerɛ agya Oba blue socks na de yɛ wo a ofrɛ blue socks waka kyerɛ no unim also this way of life is you don't fear much because no kore bi ɛsɛ sɛ woka kyerɛ nipa no wo ankasa woka kyerɛ no nti obi nta nya biribi wɔ wo ho a wɔde bɛkɔ akɔdi kɔkɔnsa akyerɛ wo bi wonim deɛ ɛsi wɔ wiase sɛ sip ayɛ wadeɛ na wafrɛ Sharon na ne di ho nkɔmmɔ na wafrɛ Christina na waka akyerɛ no wowie yɛ abo nso wafiri hɔ na wafrɛ sip ama manse frɛ no ɔsɛ na ana woyɛ ne saa adeɛ wei sɛ adɛn no wanka nkyerɛ me muyama ama deɛ ɔyɛ kɔnkɔnsa ni internet na sɛ ɛbu atopɔn muhunu me adɛn no wanka nkyerɛ me muyama ama deɛ ɔyɛ kɔnkɔnsa ni internet na sɛ ɛbu atopɔn okay ayeyi you say it as it is period. And when you say it as it is, period, no, there is nothing at me. Will be back at you say, I'm a man say, I'm a man and can't. And you will say, Samuel, and I know when call fresh Sharon in a good concern. Or say, Sharon, or say, I'm a man say, frame and I know, or say, or no call party in a GBA or call or say, oh, I'm a frame you. Said, I'm a tell him, and I'm a dear G. Matem. Say, oh, what frau? Or say, I. And Miss will catch them. Oh, me and Caswa Bomma money, will say, concern Sam could you know. I can't do because me and Casama friend about money. Let me say, my fishing. Let me be so the children. Oh, there is nobody who can blackmail me with several years in this to you. Debbie, because me and I want to man, I'm the children. Now, also say, very, I'm the children. To do a whole flower, I'm a man say has a big stomach, a tautology, because Marty, me and catch them. Me and you should children. And I am the children. Me and be so the children. To all send me and Cassandra be so the children. I'm a man a fish, say, pathology. Two persons could give me hook on Sapa catcher of Yalja, send me my fish one. Where is the secret? Now, a friend say, Chini Jonas video be a me, and I'm a catcher for now. I say, oh, Montias is a Chini Jonas IT shirts. Me start to send me a video. No, me and Cassandra a disclaimer. No, so me catch send me affiliate marketer. Me who be Tony Maha. Me who he me merchandiser. Me a DNG. Oh, you people are all the same. See, yeah. Did you listen to my video? Yeah, I'm kind of slow. Yeah, I'm catching up. Social media strategy. Yeah. Obia apply social media strategy based on one Cassandra morality. But what people do at 10 years, it's a strategy, you understand. You may decide to apply or not apply. But me catch us and so no, they be a catch them. I saw for the woman akonfo ni didi wo madwen ho ama man se me didi madwen ho ana mon kai se makasa ase mu ya tere mo pe me taka me didi madwen ho pa me nti be wo ba wo se ama man se I want you to help me with business me charge you enye free ana me kan tere mo ha me run a webinar enye free wo kai video bi a wo bi ye ena ama man se ena o techire ho ana ya wo ye webinar wa gi 20 pounds 30 pounds there be me techire ho me wani mu he ya na me ka kire mo me am webinar no kra me advertise wo me am page so ha I do me am ka kire mo could me what I do. That's where the liberties and the freedoms really are. What can we not call it the way it is? Then someone that there is no history, there is no secret. I'm a man saying you munim seminye, and I munim seminye. Me and I catch them say between wedding, and I'm on kai. Me catch them, me and me be man no catch them say between wedding. I am very conniving, me a very Machiavellian. Me catch them with me yo, me nye. Me am catching them. To who be from or catch us a man say one ya. Tautology. Efia. Aquanaba. Yeah. Say in front of people what you say behind them. When they hear it, you've already told them. And young one said. Yeah. Yes. Baby. Nanaya. Spell I think send me come to photo in Cheho into for the man and family. Sad and say auntie ya. Say ne nyadia waka chire to her face that. And I father catch chire auntie ya say. Me now say me who sad and me sad and me see the freedom it has brought to me I cannot explain to you. Me office woman you name say me I am variable. A third woman common, I'm into it. A third woman common, I'm not into it. And when I'm not into it, between the headphones, me we out. A third I mean for headphone look and shema so, but almost yet trivial and yama no more because made she many. I mean yama do. Tell her what's about quacker. The disease is here. She's gone into that mode. See, me yama do baby. Maybe we are my culture, yeah, because you know I don't like to discuss that topic with you. It is not one I want to discuss. Nobody who say I did be no more can be one more yono. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be part of it. I can't stop you from talking, but me, yeah. I will not respond. I will disengage, obviously. Me, yeah. What power or one to them means and me, yeah. Obi asu nim se me sa na mte enti se mpo obi beti se mumi no mo kasa asem no na me wo ho na ma disengage here it is obvious to me power me me na asem me I can be in the middle of the crowd I will not be part of it me asem this your department no asem this year na me wo dem ho pa asem this na mo dem ho pa asem no ekeke off me could do head of secondary no ho and of free department ni nyina ofre say nipa ahena na ewu room hom say nipa 8 nipa no on one kasa ma mu ya no ka say nipa 8 but in fairness one person ignored all of us. She never spoke. She glared at all of us. She put her headphones in and she continued to work. So we all think maybe that person came and reported it. No, sister, woman say hi. Who is that person? And you boom me no status was. Let me ask you again, honestly, do you really think that she came to me to report. No. Why? Because she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She won't engage. She will ignore you. I only say one more ankasan and kasim. Say nipa nyina nim say say na msuban tie anka we say be kwa fa asem abere me pa because na me wodem ho. Na me wodem ho. Omo ye ya na m catch am say really this is what you want to do anyway. Na me fa me headphones. Na me share my so. Let me even feel. I could still hear what they were saying, but my headphones were not shame indicating to you me interested. Asem ne bobo bye, e bobo bye. Na me wo ho pa as me din ka. And nipa no a ye boss no. One can say him very well, says I say, Inca, on to a man. Many pound news by. So the many pound news by the obey any the one ya, and can send you her a bar. Yet true with incredible. Will be so implicated. Because they know you. Because half an hour will be back. She will tell you. Oh, go come actually. Yeah. Yeah, I will tune you out if I'm not interested. That's the thing. I will tune you out if I am not interested in the conversation. I cannot force you out of the space sometimes. When it is possible for me to physically remove myself, I will physically remove myself. But sometimes it's not physically possible to remove myself, but I will disengage. You know when you when you learn those things and you start applying those principles, you find liberty in life. Kaneno. Na o hwana wuyem shisho, adwo afre akosie wo kokade na akere no. Adwo ne akosie omukodi me hokokonsa na. We ni we akosie, bia na asema me ka kere adwo, bia wo beti metu. Na ntubo say you live in fear, you don't have freedom. Bia na yem shisho. Nipa mienu bi ko baabi nti de bia sese ugya de wo ye bia na ko di bibia achi omo ko baabi sese ko bi because wo ho de omo ntimi ni ho konkonsa wonni akoto so be kan wo no kwere se de kan wo no kwere wo be de usuban ye de se de usuban tie wo be ma nipa nyina hu se de wusiti a omo kwa hu hia so de omo achi de omo ko mbeka bia ehu de omo hia wo mo be yo bia ehu Nampo, so me do who consa. Na I do. What is the petty bunch of consa? Say, the family initial no do who consa. That is a confirmatory test for you. Let me say, Kukushia, baby, I say, my man say, me and me or yampa. In fact, most of the things I'm for catching was me or me and yo. And I say, I said, if I don't know about catching a seminar D and I'm Pamidi. Intenya konkonsa me di pa phone wa sister na ka che me ka che na me nam kan wallahi me am kan ti asem ya wo kan yi eturo ni nti obe ka che wo ye no kre on se me mfa me ho wo se amama nse ye konkonsa ni am passe bibi konkonsa me di ni konkonsa ni tu frɛ me konkonsa ni wuni matem wa bɔ ma bro fidin keke wa bɔ ma bro fidin obi twa asem to so na ya na se di nipa ne kan ye no kra dia ntokwa wu anything ne tintin nyina ni Debbie Balo oh yeah the Balo brother and you like Mario brothers. See, I am Ama's sister, so I don't do brothers. I hope you are well though. Good morning. You are one of those conversation diverse distractors, right? You come and you ask random things and the person stops talking about what they are talking and they come and focus on yours. No, I'm done. Anyway, let's shout. Me. Thank you for saying, "You sure say you do be a tina meeting is hour of no profit or mobile." Maybe said, "Do you have a couch?" You a giant what could you home come on? Oh wow, Man United Herbert. Hey, you are from my hometown. I am a Wedding Shore girl. It's good to see you. Morning. I hope so. Be here. Where do you mean your path in the hometown? I don't know where exactly you are, if you are Man United Herbert, but I am a Wedding Shore Ama. Kate Morgan, it's saying, Sir Catherine, it's saying, the church, I hope so. I'm talking about things that give you liberty. It gives you freedoms to live honestly. Even if they will like it or not, whether they will not correct, so you say it. Those who can engage with you will continue to engage with you because they can. Those who want to disengage, they also have that right to disengage. You don't force people to engage because you've made some choices. No, you make some choices and people also have their liberties either to continue to engage or to disengage or even modify their engagement with you. You make your choices not to want it. You have the right to make those choices, and other people are also other people have the right to also make their own choices and responses to yours. Which means asade no honti asia e de fa hodie bebre e de bro. Na mpo se sa fa hodie no nyanya na wo werɛ ho a, when somebody asks you ama etiseng, don't always give them the default answer. Yeah. There masa. I say more matter be something make catch me enkoyi because in fact enkoyi. Me huso because in fact me huso. And me ma was say we are any me huso said they will be responding and me whether you care about me or you don't. If you have a question in generally. And by force say depending I care about me. Until you ha you see me huso. Or say, oh okay, they speak later. No, he says I the papro. Oh, all right. Well, hi. Say the papro one shed and ye pa person will engage much. Bisa myself, no make it and say, or say, okay, bye. I'm at me once. And then also the who say, we want to give me something, baby. But if you have say, I might say, Miss Quay or so, oh, I think, sing Quay or so, oh, Kafra means to me more about my bomb piano. Honest, what kind of practice? Won't to me more, my bomb piano. And I'm a, if you wait, they meet me a boy, but wait, they meet me more. Namadas. But also, BB can catch us. BB in Kuyi or my brabo. At least I have given the option and invited somebody to deal with me in a slightly different way. And who here, pa? Did you see her? Near Friday. Send them ready. Nam call me COVID vaccine. Nam nine and pro back and send them back. I'm about to abrabos. The chamo. We didn't meet a million. A bomb pie set, young coupon. Down. One can move me. Moving up kukudru na makachi river. If you feel like crying, cry. Trees don't cry. Humans do. So if you feel like crying, don't put on a performance for anybody. Cry. Getting rid of the pent-up feelings that will bring you healing. If you want to wail, wail. If other people understand, great. If they don't understand, it's okay. Wail. The freedom and the liberty will come to you. So commit to seeking that. Come on, some children for catch and for baby concourse. I cry on baby concourse, but also so where ye flew cocoso and also a boy. With the shame, I want to keep, I want to be a good woman. I want to be at the gidon. I want to be there. You can't even be at the gidon because one young toma, we nipa. Don't come and pretend to be very strong because none of us is strong. We are all weak. Ye break. To bra, catch you be humility, so break. But when I'm a children, when I'm a so, and I want to return them to send that because it is my God honest truth. Blue socks, he say, in young American, because I brother says, you see, so what you did meet me afford. My catch, maybe what's the what's reference? What's your say? Anyway, now person me this conversation about table, no so near discuss it and that's Sister Portia. God bless you too. For some, it's the same. I hope so. We do have a catch in the end. I will repost segments of it. Let's try and mass snippet specific segments and repost them in the hope you will find some use for them. Yame, Nasum being coming in on coming in Amaho. On Mamunina Kukudru, Naminti Fankano correct, said you my brabo with don't be too afraid to speak your truth. And you will find a lot of liberty and freedom comes with that attitude. Yami Asum doing coming in.